Hi, everyone. It's Angela Burke. I just want to give you some highlights about this week, the week of December 3rd. It's Tuesday. So far, we've sent home a new reading sheet, and this one doesn't have anything to color in to show that you've read every night with your child. So what you can just do is either initial it, you can color the box. If you want to make your own, you're more than welcome to do that, but just some way that we can know that each night reading was done. That would be great. For the kids who sent in their November reading calendars, a Book It certificate was sent home, allowing them for a free personalized pan pizza. So that's kind of awesome. So keep reading. That is one of the best things you can do with your children. And this week we're working on making 6 and 7, the different combinations that we can put together to make the number 6 and 7. So if you have a chance, talk with your child about different ways to make 6, 3 plus 3, 4 plus 2, 2 plus 4, all those fun ways. And the same with 7. We're also introduced a 10 frame this week, which is a little bit difficult, but they're catching on really quickly. So if you need any extra help or suggestions for how to work on that at home, just jot me a quick note or send me a text and I can work with you on that. This is kind of what we're talking about with a 10 frame, and we're learning how there's 10 squares and then there's a dot for each number. And this week we're working on ways to make 6 and ways to make 7. So that's what we're working on in math. Reading is coming along beautifully. Some of these kids are amazingly fabulous and knocking my socks off. They're just doing a great job. And some have already memorized all their sight words and sounds and are doing great. So I'm trying to really differentiate the learning so that no child is bored. We have lots of different levels and we have lots of different centers and activities. So we're trying to challenge each student and make sure that they're right where they're supposed to be. If your child doesn't know yet all the sight words and sounds, these are the ones that we are working on, and I can send you home a list of that as well if you're not quite sure. But these are the ones that we should know up to this point. And if they already do and know more, that's amazing. That's fabulous. So besides sight words and sounds and making 6 and 7, the last thing I would love to talk to you about is writing their names. We have lots of pages that we're printing out, which is kind of fun because you're able to edit the pages directly for their names. So the kids are practicing how to correctly write their names. They can all write their names, but a lot of times we're writing from the bottom up instead of the up bottom. So when you see your child write their name, try to remind them to always start at the top and to go down. If you want any practice pages with their name on it, just let me know. I can print them out. We have lots of different copies. What I can also do is get that name practice page laminated, and then they can work on it again and again with a dry erase marker. That's what we're doing here, and it's kind of fun so they can practice all their letters on laminated papers and then just erase it and go over and over, because letter formation is so important. I've seen lots of kids in the older grades and all their letters start at the bottom and they go up, and they can look pretty, but we're trying really hard to teach them the proper way to write. So from the top to the bottom when they form most of their letters. So I think that's about it for this week. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to email me or text. And I hope everyone is having a wonderful week. Stay healthy. Thanks. Bye-bye.